So I like grinded like crazy for 6 months. Like it was all I did. I wasn't playing games. I wasn't doing anything else. And then after that, I was like, I need to like relax a little bit and get back to real life and the things I enjoy outside of game dev. Because even though I love game dev, it's still, you know, when all you do is one thing, it's not easy to continually enjoy it. What happened? Oh God. Oh God. Yeah, I left the game industry after about a month. Yeah, I haven't heard great things about the game industry. Oh, here we go. Give her the old 1, 2, 3. All right.
This is in rough shape.
Oh,
Find a replacement.
the bridge broke out. Okay, interesting. So it's like they're enclosing me in to like the playable area, which is actually kind of nice because that just means, oh, okay. No, that's good because like I was thinking like, oh, do I need to investigate all this stuff? I actually really like that because what this is telling me is that the entire world is they're encouraging me to explore the entire world, and if there's somewhere that I shouldn't be going because they haven't done anything new, like there's nothing to be found in that part of the world, they just do something in the world to prevent me from doing that. And I actually really like that, because I mean obviously I'm like hyper analyzing it right now just from the point of view of being a game dev and like, oh, why are they doing it the way they are? But if you're just like not thinking about it and just playing the game for what it is, it's actually a really, really good game design choice. I like that a lot. So that means then I should check out this other area over here that I was thinking maybe I shouldn't look at, but now I think I shall. Down here, I believe. Yep. And she even like said something when I went down here before, but I never went all the way. Kind of indicated that there was like some new scripted events. Loads of money in web dev stuff and much easier work. Most companies just need fancy web forms to do X. Oh yeah, that makes sense. But I plan to make a studio game eventually. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, that's what my, you know, like, I mean, I have a job right now as a software engineer. I'm very comfortable in my life. And oh wait, are you in an ad right now? I don't know if you can you hear me still? It says my ad just started. Yes, okay. But yeah, like I'm a software engineer right now. Oh, Twitch Turbo, nice. Yeah, I forget that's a thing. Um and yeah, I mean I'm comfortable, right? Like I have a place to live. I can afford the food I want to eat. And I mean, what else is there, right? I have all my computers and I got my internet connection. I've got everything I need, right? Like I don't need a lot. But I really would just love to. What the? A fried chicken?
This should be an offering.
Twitch is unviewable without it. Way too many ads lately. I agree. Yeah, I agree. I honestly forgot Twitch Turbo was a thing, and I've been this whole time like I'm not, the funny thing is I'm not actually a Twitch user. I've never really been much of a Twitch user. There's one person I like to watch on Twitch, Co Carnage. I just because I just love his energy for playing games. Like it's just very chill. He's just a cool guy. I'm not really into like the super loud and screamy and like, you know what I mean, like Markiplier. Like I love Markiplier as a person, but I'm not really into that kind of like content. Oop. There we go. I have no idea. Twitch Turbo pays out, assuming it splits revenue against viewed streams each month. Yeah, it does. I do see it in my revenue, and when I say my revenue, I mean I see a penny of it. Or maybe Amazon just eats the money. I'm mostly just using Twitch to find other game devs. So I think I think the way it, yeah, I've been doing that too lately too, and so I've been using it more and more from that point of view. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if I look at my monetization, I'm pretty sure the way it works is just that it looks at what channels you're watching and like splits up your monthly payment to those channels. Probably terrible method, but Discord degrades into chaos. Haven't used it in a month. Yeah, I mean, Discord is another thing that I just don't even understand like the culture of, and yeah, I don't know. I'm too old to like know anything about any of this stuff. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's take a look. What is my earnings? So this month I made $10 from Twitch. Two of those, I have 2 subscriptions, and one of these is Turbo. Ah, yes. I got 1 penny from oh no, I got 2 pennies from Turbo this month. I got 2 paid subscriptions for $5.73. You're welcome for the 2 pennies. Oh man. Hey, no, you gave me the 200 bits, which was super kind of you. That's $2 of that $10. So you actually you know, you're 20% of my revenue right now. Much appreciated. And then and so yeah, it was like $6 of paid subs, $2 from those bits, and then $2.50 for ads. Big baller, hell yeah. I'm making lots of money. What am I talking about a day job for? Well, when I could just be retiring right now. Oh man, I'm all turned around in this game now. I think I'm done in this area. There wasn't too much to, oh, actually over here. Over. But yeah, I mean, back to that conversation, what I was getting at is even though I don't, you know, I have a decent job, like you were saying, like where, you know, having your day job where the money is, right? And then slowly trying to work on your side stuff and trying to build that up. So, you know, one day maybe you can you can take away the one and put in the other, and everything stays the same, you know, because it's like I don't need a ton of money. I just want to do the things that I love to do without worrying about having to pay for housing, you know, or without worrying that I can't pay for my housing or my food, right? And right now I don't need to because I have a day job, but that's and unfortunately everything I do right now with game development and streaming and content creation in general pays me nothing. But that's okay because I do enjoy it, and you know, little by little, maybe it will. Maybe you know, maybe in a few months that $10 will be $20, right? Maybe in a year it'll be $100. Who knows? Maybe it'll be nothing. Also, you don't want your day job to conflict with your game dev. Last thing you need is some greedy company trying to claim ownership because a conflict of interest in building two similar systems for. Yeah, so my stuff is very different than what I work on. I work on like embedded systems, and I've actually already gone through the legal department for my job and like told them like, look, I'm doing this other thing on the side, and they've reviewed my project and everything, and they've, you know, they've deemed it, the only thing that they've ever asked for me is to not make any kind of connection between them and what I'm doing. So I don't go on stream and tell people the company I work for. Whatever. It would be cool to talk about what I work on otherwise, but at the same time, it's not something that I'm really supposed to be talking about anyway. So I usually just kind of keep all that stuff quiet anyways. Tried streaming years ago when I was in college. Next time I try, I think I'm going to go into with a very structured plan by kickstarting it with paid ads to generate traffic. Kickstarting with paid ads to generate traffic. I don't. What do you mean by that? Like the generating traffic? You mean like,
This is in rough shape. I'm going to need to find a replacement fast.
A replacement? What does that mean? Because like, as far as I always figured, like there's no way to like jumpstart people like discovery. Is that what you're saying? Because I've just been grinding, like create clips showcasing what I'm doing that day, then rolling ads during live streams to push people to the stream. Exactly, just pay for discovery. Yeah, I mean, so I do social media, and so I have TikTok, I have Instagram, I have YouTube, and this is actually like something I'm starting to do now, where I'm actually having somebody taking my VODs and helping me with creating reels. Because before now, I've been making all of my own reels and my devlogs and everything, and it's just so time consuming, and I just can't do it. It's too much. It's way too much with the game dev itself, you know, because the game dev on its own is already an impossible task for me to be doing alone on the day-to-day, and then adding in everything else. It's like, how am I supposed to do any of this? And so one of the things that I figured is, what is that noise? Yeah, what was that? One of the things I figure is, if I can work on my game and stream it, well, now I'm advertising my project as I'm making it, while also meeting new and cool people and being a little more social. And I'm not just locked in my room all day every day. I'm like, well, I am still, but like I'm talking to people, you know, like I'm not alone anymore. And then I can take those VODs and now it's like free additional content. Not free, because I mean you still have to either make it yourself or pay someone to, but you know, it's content that's just sitting there ready to be used. Yeah, VOD editing is a huge task. Yeah, it is. You need a solid system, markers. Yeah. And yeah, it's all just so much. And so I'm slowly, one by one, trying to get closer to having all of these things working together. Me developing the game, me streaming the game, and me streaming playing games, and me posting to social media every single day, and me doing these conventions and meeting people out in real life, and having, you know, trying to meet people in the industry in real life. So it is all coming together, and I'm actually really, really happy with where everything is right now. In fact, I feel like if any one of these things was more than what it is right now, it'd be too overwhelming. Like, for instance, if I had like a reel that went viral overnight and suddenly 1 million people know about my game, I would actually like, I don't know how I would feel about that. I think it would be a very negative thing to me. Whereas like, or like, you know, like the Twitch doesn't really have, you know, there's no virality in streaming, really, right? Like it's very, very rare for that to happen. But if I was to suddenly have 1,000 or 2,000 people watching my stream, I would be like freaking out. Like I don't even know how I would handle that. So I really love everything as it is now. All the numbers are perfect. I'm getting, you know, I'm chatting with people every day, and I'm able to have a more personal like connection. I'll share some streaming tools once I finish them for developer streaming code. It's not ready yet. Okay, cool. No warranty. It works, of course. Use at your own risk. Thousands goes reactionary. Yeah, I don't know. I have a very, with where I'm at right now, is I'm not at 0, and I'm happy about that. You know what I mean? Like I have a good amount of people in the Discord. I have, you know, every time I stream now, I'm usually around 10. You know, I used to be at 2, and you know, it's just little by little it helps. And you know, because I mean, the difference between streaming to 2 people and streaming to 10 people is huge, because when you have, you know 8 to 20 people, which is usually like around where I am, there's always at least like one person willing to chat, and that makes it fun. Whereas when you're streaming to 2 or 3 people, well, one of those is you, then another one's the friend that lurks you, and then the other one is just a person who happened to find your stream maybe, and just he's only going to be around for 2 minutes before they move on to something else. And in terms of like social media, you know, I get, you know, decent stuff from that, but it just takes so much time and effort. And that's just the standard now. To be able to do any of this stuff, like you have to do social media. Because I can, oh wow, what's this? Oh, what? I feel like I could spend a long time making a game, and then by the time I'm done, it's ready, and it doesn't matter how good that game is. If nobody knows it exists, then it's not going to sell. No one's going to care. No one's going to play it.
Shape. I'm going to need to find a replacement fast.
And you know, like I'm making a game with the hopes that someday, like having an actual commercial release with it in a way that can financially support me to continue to make games, right? Like, you know, like like, yeah, it's my hobby, but I am doing this for, you know, financially, like for the it's not about the money, but it has to be about the money to a certain extent, because the money is what allows me to live. You know what I mean? So that's my goal. I'm not sure, I don't, you know, I don't want to like be rich off of anything, but I would like to just keep doing what I'm doing and not have to worry about the day job, which is definitely stressful and not as pleasant, not as enjoyable. All right, the legend of Ebi Sugiyaka monster Ayakakashi. That's a weird name. Long ago, there was a sighting of a scarecrow monster known as Ayakakashi here in Ebi Sugiyaka. It appeared one sweltering summer day deep within the crop fields, dancing a most peculiar dance like a ripple of hot air. People were not to let one's gaze settle for too long upon its bizarre figure or try to get close, for it will chase any who do to the ends of the earth before taking their life. Interesting. Are we gonna see this thing? Yeah, me thinking about the ads is sure. My thinking about the ads is sure it costs money, but so does time. If I can shoot my shot more often to acquire viewers more often, in theory, I should boost initial growth from 0 to 60 live viewers, and maybe less cost effective. Yeah, I totally agree with you, and I take that stance on everything I do, right? Like, especially when it comes to my game, especially when it comes to hiring out professionals, right? Because I know exactly how much I make per hour at work, right? And so I consider that any time when it has to come to me doing something, and I ask myself, can someone else do this for cheaper, less time, and provide me a better result? And if that's the case, then that's what I do. And so that's why I've come to a point with my game where I don't do the art anymore. I don't do the music anymore, because it's just not worth me spending months making a soundtrack for my game. You know what I mean? While the game itself is on pause, and yeah, it's just not something. So I mean, that's just how I look at everything now. And you know, there was a time I would do that stuff, and sure, I would enjoy it. If I was to make my own game soundtrack, I'm sure I would enjoy it. But I'm at this point now where I'm trying to make this thing, like I said before, like something that I can create a living doing, and have it be able. Oh my god, that got me. That's cheap. That's cheap. What, did she just die? Oh, there we go. It's like a bee. After they sting you, they just die. But yeah, no, I think that's definitely the best way to look at it, and that's how I look at this social media stuff now in the VOD creation. You know, you know, it's just, I have the budget that I can afford, and you know, and if it can fit in my budget, then I'm gonna choose that over my own time. Speaking on that, have you got an automate pipeline for rolling updates? No, I do not. So I did start. I started to get into build automation like a month or two ago. But it's one of those things where it's like, it's just me still doing this, and might be important for demos or prior launch. Yeah, no, I definitely agree with you. It's something I need to do eventually. I just feel it's one of those things where I felt like I haven't needed to do it yet, and because I haven't needed to do it yet, when I, I'll have a day where I like dabble in it a little bit, but like I don't like stick to it because there's always something else that I need to be doing. So I figure, when the time comes that I need to do that stuff, I'll know and then I'll do it. But because I have done some like build automation stuff where I remember I like a couple months ago, I wrote a script that I basically have a whole other repo for my Unity project that pulls it and builds it and builds it for the different platforms and then it zips it up for me and then it puts it onto a location. And then I was thinking about doing like a home server thing and but it's just like I'm just not really there yet, but I am very, very close though, probably. So I don't know, one of these days I'll get around to it. Sounds like you have a pipeline. Yeah, I mean, I started to do it. I don't use it. That's really what I'm getting at. I wrote it and then I just never used it really.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that is disgusting.
It might be poisonous. Go around to the garden on the right. This way.
Got it.
There was like some other things I wanted to do with it, but I think mostly like the server stuff and being able to provide a build through yeah, I don't know. I still want to do some research into like what my options are too. Oh, perfect. That one is about to die. Yeah, the weapon durability has not been a problem, which has been very nice. I've been killing everything along the way, and I currently have 3 full durability weapons. So, oh, okay. Feel like that one moment, where that monster grabbed me. That's like the first time the game's like got me a little bit, like with a little bit of a jump scare. It wasn't a big one, but it definitely got me. I'm gonna say that and watch. I'm gonna get blasted by one right now. Boom. Yep. Whoa! Look at this guy. Oh, hell yeah. Can I attack the, oh wow, I could have parried it. Can I actually kill this thing? Oh no, but it can kill me. Oh wow, all right. Oh no, is this okay? Yeah, very dead I was. Okay, first of all, I started off with almost no health, so I'm gonna change that. Okay, replace the... Yeah, because I want to kill this thing if I can. Actually, I'm gonna look around first too. Okay, not gonna pick any of this stuff up then, because I've got full inventory and no way to sell it. Unless I walked, which I'm not gonna do. All right, I'm gonna skip so it doesn't... Oh, that was rude. Oh, okay, that one doesn't... All right, well, that's rude. I don't like where it's like some attacks can be counterattacked and some can't. So it's... Uh-oh. Maybe I should have chose hard. Guys, I think I should have chose hard. Oh no, he's not dissolving though. Oh god, that means he's gonna come back. What do I have to do? Oh. Did I not get the key? Oh. Oh no, okay, I get it. All right, he's supposed to be kind of easy to put him down once, but he comes back. Oh no.
Keep turning.